타이어 진영이 금지 영웅을 선택할 차례입니다.
Welcome back. Game number 3. Team AngryBirds, E'oT Tiger Gaming. Will it be Pinoy Pride or will the birds reign supreme? Will it be Ro8's next on Sponsorship League?
10초
Wants to tell
남았습니다.
us game number 3 in this best of 3 for elimination. So loser goes home, winner goes into the semi-final brackets where it is a double elimination. So we're safer there. Team AngryBirds, well. We did not expect that out of them after game number 1's crushing loss, but Rabbit redeemed himself with Mirana herself. And oh wow, Red Dota to start things off, followed up with a dash of Wisp. Do we hear a Rasta? Do I hear a Rasta? It could be a Rasta. Demon Strat, it could happen, but it's gonna be a Venomancer and Alchemist for E'oT Tiger Gaming. It's gonna be very standard. The bans, finally Mirana gets banned. They're sick and tired of that hero, I think. So they're gonna ban it out. Partner as well as the Clockwork gonna be removed as well. The Viper, the Lifestealer, we're not gonna have any of that. So 55 seconds left remaining on E'oT Tiger Gaming. What will they be picking up? I don't think it will be a Tiny, because Tiny will be pretty dangerous with a Venomancer running around. It could be Chaos Knight, it could be Rasta. I want to see a Rasta, but Weaver will be the third pickup here.
영웅을 선택할 차례입니다.
It could be. We're gonna add another animal to the angry lineup. It's gonna be the angry rat. Tony!
영웅을 선택할 차례입니다.
Alright, so they go for Tony. But like I said, my concerns are still the same. Tony is gonna have some problems when it comes to the Venomancer just gilling him first, and he will be kited out pretty hard. He has to be able to jump into the right fights together with the E'oT as quick as possible. But now we have the Crystal Maiden, E'oT and Tiny on one team. So, oh, Tony. Storm Spirit, so a lot of elusive heroes here for E'oT Tiger Gaming. They're gonna have Cruciana Weaver, is gonna have... Yeah, there's some good heroes to actually dodge tiny ganks. You can just Shikuchi away, zip away. Very clever drafting coming out so far from E'oT Tiger Gaming, and the Venomancer, like I said, is gonna be pretty good. But yep,
5초 남았습니다.
Tony is gonna be having a hard time. Well, if they run away from the fights, you can always take their towers. With the help of Prophet, it's gonna be easy. And we'll see what else decide to throw into this mix. All the good heroes, oh well, I won't say all the good heroes, but most of the common heroes that I picked up have been banned out, and we'll see. And have you guys found out who are the two Filipino players, Pinoy players? I'm not so sure. I think Chrissy is one of them, that's for sure. And it might be Cast or Ro8. That's the other one. I think it's Ro8. Not so sure. Storm Spirit. Alright, so Team AngryBirds, what do they want to ban out now? They probably want to ban out a tri-lane carry. It could be an Alchemist, so it's very tough to ban out against. They ban out Nyx Assassin, okay. Yeah, Nyx Assassin's pretty... I don't know, Nyx Assassin, like I said, pretty ass as a hero, I feel. Just lacking in many points. Being a support is not a good one. You have to play mid for him to be great, I think. Otherwise he's average. OD gonna be removed again, so they don't really want that OD to deal with that Storm Spirit early. And they have to find something else. Team AngryBirds will have to find something good to... Chrissy and Cast. Okay, so Chrissy and Cast are the Pinoys here, so thank you for you guys. Really? 3 Pinoys? I don't know.
10초 남았습니다.
Oh, well, let's have to see. I know Chrissy is one of the Filipino players. AngryBird, what's it gonna be? 55 seconds left. Partner is banned out, guys, so I don't know why you guys are calling for Partner. But AngryBird, they could go for something more pushy with a Lash Strike, but that will limit their solo mid potential. If they go Lash Strike, they might need the Crystal Maiden Lash Strike. They need an off laner or safe laner right now. They could mid Tony and Wisp to shut down the Storm Spirit. Yeah, they go for Puck. So some silence, some good lockdown on the board. I think it's a pretty good lineup right now. Team AngryBirds are playing very, very fanatic, actually. Yeah, very fanatic. And we'll see if that pays off for them, or will E'oTiger's elusive lineup actually shut them down. We'll have to see. Last pick coming up here. We'll hear what do they need? They need a farmer. They could have a jungler as well. Do
10초 남았습니다.
I hear Meepo, but no, not gonna happen.
5초 남았습니다.
Yeah, probably not gonna be a Meepo. I wanna see a Meepo.
예비 시간입니다.
Meepo! Well, we'll see. What do Pinoys like to play? They love them Miranas. They like Morphling. Morphling? Maybe Morphling. Jules. What would Jules do? Hey Demon. I still don't have a mod on your channel. I watch you nearly every day. Alright, Lone Druid is going to be the last pick up here for E'oTiger Gaming. Didn't really think about that, but with a quick Radiance you can actually get it, and with some good RNG we'll see how much pay to win he has bought here. Chrissy, we'll see how much cosmetics you have bought, because that really matters when it comes to roots. And now we're going to jump right into the game here. The Radiant side. Alright, so on the Radiant side we have AngryBirds. Angry Cow is going to be on the IO, Angry Dog on Tiny, Rabbit on Puck, Umi on the Nature's Prophet, Whiner on that Crystal Maiden. Chrissy on the other hand is going to play for E'oTiger. Hammer is going to be on the Dire side. Chrissy has the Lone Druid. It's going to be Pyong on the Venomancer. It's going to be Jumong on the Storm. It's going to be Cast on the Alchemist, Rio on that Weaver. Level 1 Roshan? No, they're just checking. Okay, I thought they're the ones that should actually look towards that level 1 Roshan. Alright, so we'll see how well this team actually plays out. I'm actually pretty excited for AngryBirds team. Of course, it's like we said, a very fanatic lineup. Cow with the Observer Ward. Checking on the Roshan. They're just checking as well, so a little bit of baiting. Rio was thinking about it. Cast.
전투가 시작됩니다.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be missing some. Yeah, I don't think I'll be missing first blood here. Let me go check the bettings for AngryBirds and E'oTiger. It's 58 to 42, so AngryBirds fans stand a little bit of a chance to win. Quite a bit of keys and rares if AngryBirds take it, so we'll see. Weaver gonna look to block up the cam. We'll walk right into this little nook and cranny, and we'll get it. Jumong gonna hit Rabbit. Oh, Rabbit takes the middle lane. Okay, Rabbit middle lane on the Puck, and he's been swapping roles. Rabbit has been doing a lot of different roles so far. Venomancer and the Alchemist has to be careful. Crystal Feeden, don't you die again. And now we're gonna drop some sentry wards. They find the Observer, 50 bucks goes to Davino. It's gonna be pretty happy about that one. Umi. Boots, Clarity, 2 tangos. Chrissy. Angry, I know, he's hiding the trees. He really wants to turn off auto attack here. Oh, so he's just gonna be poking away at that Venomancer. I think he wasn't in any danger there. Gets a deny here. Getting denied by a Crystal Maiden is getting slapped in the face. Oh no, I was like losing a boxing match to a guy with no hands. So Jumong is gonna walk out his bottle right now. He's gonna have that bottle up faster than Rabbit. Rabbit has decided to go for a little bit more greedy in the Null Talisman. Misses up the high ground. I hate it as a mid player. Missing up the high ground at important moments seem to happen all the time. Jumong gonna take another right click to the face. Shorter range does result in some pretty nasty matchups sometimes. Angry Dog. What's his farm looking at? 5-0. 9-0 on the Storm, 6-3 on that Lone Druid. It is Puck sitting at 5-4. Korean Puck, best Puck. Throw out the orb, get some more last hits on the board, but it's gonna be a haste rune for the Storm Spirit, so it's very, very good. Rune to half there. It's gonna be a charge up here on Angry Dog. Are they gonna find him? Is the question. He's gonna blow himself up. Yeah, he's gonna blow himself up. He's gonna lose quite a bit of HP here. 136 HP. He thought he could have gone for something there, but I don't think it would have happened either way. Tiny has pretty low armor, so the concoction can really blow him apart. But he has to be very careful nonetheless. Rabbit poking away at the Storm Spirit. Well, Storm Spirit has haste rune. You really don't want to harass him now, and probably just keep him back. There's gonna be a lot of crosses. They say that the mid lane is side lanes are missing, so be careful. It says no worries. I've got a haste. And what are they gonna do? It's a Crystal Maiden and an E'oT. They probably can kill me, and that's gonna be pulling. Gonna be spotted out here. Cast as well as Pyong. Just gonna sit there for some EXP. Are they gonna steal it? Is the question. Veno tries to steal it. Both of them miss it. Both of them get the XP. Level 2 on the Veno. It's level 2 on the Wisp. And do we see a big wraparound coming along here? Crystal Maiden is just doing a little bit of jungling with a Frostbite. Jumo. Rabbit dodges that right click there. Meanwhile, Umi trying to save his Clarity Potion, not gonna get it. And this guy doesn't buy cosmetics, he will not be rooting anything this game. So this tri-lane so far not really being that aggressive towards the Tiny. Tiny's been getting some good amount of farm. He has got, I won't say good amount of farm, but he has been getting some levels. He's got 7-0, 8-0 now. Weaver's at 16 for 5, but I haven't gotten any kills on the board. It's still 0-0. I'm still trying not to miss last hits, yeah, or first blood, for that matter. And Dog. Avalanche as well as Toss. Rabbit. Haste Rune. Will it spawn top? Nope, it will spawn bottom. Just kidding. So Chuck Testa to both of them. The haste rune. He's gonna try and chase down the Rabbit. Rabbit's in a little bit of trouble. He gets hasted up. He gets pulled, and Rabbit's trying to kill him. The haste rune just doing so much work. Rabbit turns around, and there's a slow. Is a slow on a haste. It's not gonna matter. He dodges it out, so it doesn't really kill him off. And Cast has Smoke. Hasn't used it just yet. Hasn't really looked to do anything with it. Stalling the creep wave before the tower. Very good play from them. Good mechanics. Umi does TP. Oh, they want to try and kill Prophet. They will. No, I mean try and kill Storm Spirit. Nice zip in here with the silence as well. The orb will fly. Will they kill him off? Is the question. One more right click. Two more right clicks. One more right click here. And Umi will not find it. 10 HP. 6 armor on Storm Spirit. Pretty boss. And well, they did their best. And now bottom lane is going to be pretty uneventful so far. Pretty uneventful so far. Angry Winer is going to be beating away at his Venomancer Illusion. Illusion not doing anything. He could have shot some Poison Sting at her. Yeah. And oh, looks like the Poison Sting is just for show. It doesn't slow. It doesn't do damage. It doesn't do damage, yeah. It doesn't do damage, but it does slow you. Okay. We learned something today.
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
He's gonna meet the bear, gonna meet the Prophet once again. Prophet does TP back into the lane. Pyong. Rio. Bring a Basilius. Pyong just not doing the ganks as he should. And Chrissy. Face boots, Orb of Venom, Stout Shield. Jumong with the bottle as well as the boots. A little bit of a slow start here. No one actually really wanting to die here. 2000 gold. Oh, there comes the car. Jumong not level 6 just yet. This is Death. Yes. Death. Yes. Death. First blood goes to Rabbit. Rabbit once again draws first blood for his team. Well, he didn't draw first blood the last time, but he did a good job. And Cast. He's now 1-1 here. AngryBirds might actually take this game off Eye of Tiger and the Weaver just gonna go 1-1 against this Tiny here. Tiny, yes, it's stun toss combo. No, he doesn't have enough mana. He needs enough 5. He will have it now because of the Crystal Maiden aura. Very, very helpful in terms of that. Rabbit gonna take some acid damage. Not gonna do that much. Chrissy farming to his Midas. He's gonna send his bear back. It's taken quite a bit of a beating and send it back. Doesn't want to risk it dying. Feed away 300 gold. And Pyong still hanging around. This Venomancer hasn't really contributed much. Rabbit. Town Portal Scroll. Angry Cow. Magic Wand. Umi, the face boots now. So going for a little bit more of like the Southeast, I won't say Southeast Asian, the more of the ice China prophets type as well, where they go for the face boots over the Midas and then try and get that early right click power for ganking before, or tower damage before they actually go into the real stuff. And now there's gonna be a gank here on the Tiny. Tiny could be in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna be done. No, not diving. Just kidding. Are they really diving this? No, the wards. Okay, the Wrath of Nature comes off. And they're going to take a lot of damage that Ryo has to solve up. He doesn't have his ultimate just yet, so the dive is not going to go well for them. There's even a grow now for the Tiny, so Toss is going to do a little bit more damage. And Umi, he's got his face boots. The bear's going to zip. They're going to zip on in. Umi's going to get him as well. That's a first hit route onto a stun. That's a nice overlap. Then Umi will go down. The lone druid will bring him down. So that's going to be 1 for 1. It's still a very slow game, but it's 1 for 1 now. And Ryo's stun, toss, Pyong takes some damage, not gonna die there but loses most of his life. The Clarity Potion comes out on the Wisp, he gets a Soul Ring, a very nice combo I like to see on this. And they will bring down the Lone Druid here. Will he dodge it? Oh, he dodges it a little bit early and he will get stunned as a result. So Cast will get some good damage going on to the Puck. Puck's gonna follow it up, there's gonna be a zip on in, nice disjoint, and now there's a Frostbite as well. Jumong in trouble, they're gonna be a kill. Gonna zip away because he has all the mana to do so, and he will not die there. It will not be a kill as a result. Nice 4 points in silence there. I really like this build coming out here from Rabbit. So Rabbit really just had a bad game one. He's actually a pretty good team player, quite a good player in general. So he just had a lot of slip ups in game one, playing on tilt most likely, and maybe he's got his bearings now and he's playing better. I thought Umi had a glove, but no. So still pretty far from his Midas. It's 1,500 gold now in favor of him. Jumong as well as Cast. They're gonna head down here, look for the Nature's Rat. Pyong as well as Ro8. Gonna look to push this bottom tower. They have treads now on the Weaver.
중부 포탑이 공격받고
Angry
있습니다.
Dog.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 구조물이 강화되었습니다.
It's gonna be activated. Chrissy. It's a glove. 1,200. He did go down earlier, so that did slow down his Midas by quite a fair bit. Angry Dog. Back off. And he's gonna throw out the stun. It will miss the Weaver. But they have Soul Ring now, so the link in Soul Ring is gonna be pretty easy. Yeah, Soul Ring restores 150, actually more mana to the Tiny, and this one doesn't go back. Which is very, very helpful. 2 in 1 now, 9 minutes in, we only have 3 kills. Is this Korean Dota or what? And the last hits on the Prophet, now 22 and 61 and 54 for E'oT Tiger. They are really going to be ahead in terms of gold and XP. XP actually in favor of AngryBirds because of the kills they have had. And so see, now there's going to be a zip in. There's zip in. No zip in. He zips away. There's going to be a first hit route on this creep. Angry Dog gonna take some beatings here. He's trying to bait the Weaver in. Yeah, he's gonna toss the Weaver, gonna do some damage to him. But I think he's trying to bait in him for a stun and toss because that would be an instant kill. Io. They're gonna try and look for another kill here. Rabbit, does he have Fling Dagger? No, he does not. And that's gonna be a toss in silence. Is there a coil? Is there a coil? Is there a coil? They could see him. Oh, they didn't see him to the left there. Just a little bit slow. They tried to go for the toss and to the silence, but Shikuchi is just always gonna be a little bit faster. Crystal Maiden might cut him off. Are they? No, he's gonna be greedy. He's gonna come back in. Let's go a zip in, middle lane. Io in trouble. Again, not going to be working out for him. The Frostbite, he's out of mana. And now Tiny comes in. Tony drops in to just offer him some hello. No toss. No, there's a toss now. And he brings him down. And 3 in 1. So Tony actually gets that nice TP support coming in. He pops the stick charges. He has enough mana for just that last toss to bring him down. Now Puck, as well as the Nature's Prophet, going to bring down the tier 1 tower. Weevil will not be able to do anything about this. Is there a coil? Do I hear a coil? Coil? Sprout? What? Where do you go? Am I tripping? Oh, right. Okay, so he time-lapsed. So he just ported in and he time-lapsed to the side. Or am I tripping there? I'm not so sure. But that's gonna be a nice kill for them. Oh, on the other hand, they will actually relocate back onto the Lone Druid. Rabbit gets a killing spree on him. 4 in 1. E'oT Tiger having a lot of problems now. The XP graph gonna be heavily favoring the Radiant. The gold graph still favors them just for the moment, but after a while it's going to be tilting in favor of the Radiant with all the kills going their way. They lose a tier 1 tower as a result of the Lone Druids pushing. But this is not going too well for them. AngryDog is at 1-0. The Puck is at 3-0. So, well, your rares might be in danger here for those guys that actually bet on E'oT career. We might actually have E'oT. There's going to be a lot of pressure here on the tier 1 middle. And it's going to be another toss. Pyong, the Venomancer, is not going to be able to do too much until the late game, where he gets some more levels on the board. But now, the 3 levels in wards is just going to be food. And Puck will have his dagger soon. Yeah, 1,600 gold. And if they continue taking towers like this, next level will be the tier 1 up top. Storm Spirit has not been doing that great a job. Umi. Pyong cast. No level 6 just yet, so will not be able to replenish any of those mess ups he had with the concoction. He's gonna toss a potato in the air. And mash potato. And Weaver going towards this Lincoln Sphere. Oh man, why would you get Lincoln Sphere? Really? Why would you get Lincoln Sphere? There is no one to cast anything to break your Lincoln Sphere. And this is kind of what you call the Pinoy curse, I think. They buy Lincoln Sphere even when it's not needed. That other game where he got it on Mirana, it was kind of semi-justifiable. Bye-bye Venomancer, run banana! Run banana! He gets crushed by a whole deluge of rocks. And AngryDog picks up his drums. Alright, he's going for drums first, not going for the Yasha, not going for the Acronyms, he's going for the drums. Extra burst of speed, good mana, good stats in general. It's a very good item in terms of value. And AngryDog, double damage here for Jumong. Could look for a kill at the back of this. But so far it's 5-1. And AngryBirds, they're striking back! The gold graph has finally seen light. It's going back into the Radiant side. Ro8 is really working to the Lincolns. You go guy, I guess. Angry Cow, Soul Ring, Tranquil Boots. Alright, so he wants to go for that armored build. He doesn't really want to go for Arcanes, which is not too good, I think. You really want to get Arcanes. Good stuff, but Tranquil Boots will allow you to run really fast when you're not in danger. Make a stun toss once again, clear up the creep wave, farm up the wave, get his drums up. So Tiny gets his drums, gets his point booster as well. So he's not really behind in gold. He has been working towards his Academ Scepter. And well, CM, bad news for you, he bought the Lincoln Sphere just for you. Frostbite, something that really doesn't concern him. It's gonna be blocked now by Lincoln Sphere. You happy? I'll put the net worth up 6.5k. Lone Druid is sitting that out. Here comes the relocate into the safe big plays. Alright, here's the point where I don't get. When it counts down to 3 seconds, why don't you just TP? TP. 5, 4, 3, TP. No, don't bring it back. Nope, don't think it works that way. But you should TP, I think TP would work. I honestly think TP would work. I've seen it done before, TP works. If you TP at 3 seconds, you just TP back to base. Right away. So, I don't know, we'll see. Rabbit, he's got his Blink Dagger now. He could actually look to blow up the Weaver if he's not careful. The Weaver has to be very, very careful here. He has 1000 health. He has Lincoln Sphere. He can clap about it. Jumong picks up his double damage. He's going to find an Invisibility Rune, which is going to be very nice as well for dodging wards. And pick off Crystal Feeden. Crystal Feeden 0, 0, and 3, so you can't really say she's Crystal Feeden. 1, 0, and 2 on the Tiny. Walking to his Aghanim's. He's only got 1 point in Growl. He's going to hit level 11 soon. He's been tagging along with the Wisp. Oh, TP got fixed. Alright, so they fixed TP working. Okay, which is sad. TP used to work. I've been asking that question forever. Alright, so thanks guys. Yeah, I think the toss might work then. You toss it to a friendly unit and you would just fly all the way across the map and fly back. It could work. It could work. I'd like to see that happening. Alright, TP got fixed. Sad Bible thump. Alright, back to the game. 5-2. Goldgraph gonna be dropping back in a little bit to E'oT's side because of the tower loss, but not that big a deal. Umi's gonna try and counter that up. He has his Hand of Midas now. Gonna touch creeps, turn them into gold. And Weaver does get blown up finally. Overextending. What's your useless sphere gotta do now? Even if he had it, he wouldn't have survived. Because the coil into silence, into stun toss, more than enough damage. Now Tiny gets a new set of pecs. He lives. And now he's gonna try and bring down his tower. Will they? Now Nature's Prophet's here as well. Summon the forest. Gank this tower. And this tower will know the pain and suffering. Cast. And be very careful here. He's very, very out of position. I think he really wants it. That toss could come. There's gonna be a stun. Is there gonna be a stun? No. Orb. Silence. Orb. Right click. Right click. Frostbite, CM diving real far. Now there's a zip in here from Storm Spirit. Angry Rabbit dies to the tower there. And now Tiny has to be a little bit of trouble. Is there a root? Do I hear root? There's 2 hits, no root. Crystal Maiden does die. He tosses the bag back to his owner. Oh, big place. Stun, 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 stun. There's the root. And he's dead. He gets another toss. He nearly gets the bear. 26 HP. We'll see anyone getting it. Wrath? Oh, no. Resummon coming out here, so no Wrath to steal that bear as well. Even though, if it was, it will still be off cooldown. So 6 and 5, I have Tiger get some more things back on the board. They get a lot of kills there. I think 4 kills. That's a good gank from the Storm Spirit, and now with the help of Alchemist as well as the Lone Druid, they're gonna just push away at Roshan. Once again, dire side advantage, just showing how strong side it is. And Weaver gonna live life on the edge with 500 HP. He's gonna sit in here, takes a Wrath. That's gonna be okay. They're gonna have the Aegis now. Are they gonna pick up? Yeah, he's gonna give it to the Lone Druid. Give it to the Lone Druid. Should have given it to the Storm, to be very honest there. But he's walking towards a quick BKB. The Storm Spirit, he was thinking about the Orchid and says, no, I'll just want this fancy robe. I don't want that. I want that full flower stick thing. But now, there's gonna be TP in. Who's that? It's gonna be Weaver. Weaver is not gonna do too much. The bugs do fly. It's not gonna latch on the Prophet. Alchemist hanging there.
다이어의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Roya. Very close to his Lincolns. Let's get hyped. Alchemist. 1000 gold on him. We'll see if he gets the face boots now. Stun toss. Is there a relocate? Yeah, this is a relocate. Pyong is going down. There's a punch in his face, caves him in. And are they gonna bring him back? There's gonna be a big fight up top. Is there a zip? No, the orb just flies. It's gonna be a nice dodge here. Rabbit's gonna be in trouble now. He's used all his lifelines. He's gonna go down 7-6 and Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden. Run, Crystal Feeden. No, not gonna catch her. Then they say leave her alone. Double damage up top. Tiny and we're still at bottom lanes holding hands. And 500 health on the tower, 5-2, 200, 400, 200. Tower dead. Oh, good toss. I mean, good glyph. And keep the tower alive. Double damagey. Nature's Prophet destroys the tower there. He destroyed the tower? Oh, Necro units. Okay, so he destroys the Necro units. 20 minutes in, losing out. Tier 2 tower. Tier 1 still, towers wise, haven't lost any casualties just yet. Haven't taken any casualties. Storm Spirit, BKB, another 1000 to go.
다이어의 중복 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
So it's dog and cow. Miner is gonna plop an observer ward. Sentries are out of range of each other, so they were never meant to meet. And Rabbit, Blink Dagger, Treads, Radiance now for the Lone Druid. That's a big item to pick up here. 21 minutes in, Radiance is gonna make sure that Puck has a bad time blinking, and Crystal Maiden doesn't have a good time at all in general. They might actually want to find this bear and just kill it off. Yep, Frostbite. Easy bear, thank you for your gold. I will take that, he says. He tosses the bear in the air, breaks his back. And someone's got to call Peter now. And here comes the Aghanim Scepter. So he wills the 3. He wills the 3. He's going to start beating away at towers at a very, very rapid rate. XP favoring the Dire. Golgraph favoring the Dire, and we'll see if the Radiant can actually take a tower here. He's cleaving hard, cleaving fast. Weaver's the Lincoln Sphere, he's gonna do absolutely nothing now. Tower goes down. Easy tower. They're gonna zip on it. They're gonna pull Tiny here. Relocate could come. Where's the relocate? Relocate. 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 It's on cooldown. He's not on cooldown. Why would they not relocate is my question. And oh, he relocates without his Tiny. Okay. He relocates without his Tiny. Now he's gonna come back and die as well. Very, very slow on the relocate there. Should have gotten out when he could. And oh, it's gonna see Weaver. It's gonna see Weaver. Angry Rabbit finds Weaver. He claims 1 for 2. Rio gets a Crystal Maiden. He gets a puck. He's gonna TP there. Look for a Prophet as well, but Prophet has none of that. He's picked up his book. He's picked up his tree, and he's just gonna be chipping away at his tower, and this tower will have to be denied.
공격받고 있습니다.
Treants will actually die here, and they get the deny on the tower.
레디언트의 중부포
Tier 1 tower in the middle lane does fall.
파괴되었습니다.
Jumong with the BKB now, so it's gonna be very, very hard to bring him down if he just zips in, pulls you, and all that good jazz. Very immobile. One of the things about playing the Tiny Wisp is, apart from relocate, you are very immobile in the fights. You can't get here and there that quickly because Tiny is not those kind of heroes. You really need the Wisp to take you around, clear up the space for you, give you the movement speed. Venomancer building that Veil of Discord. Doing more damage with his ultimate, more damage with all his teammates' ultimates. Well, spells. It's gonna buff the Radiance. It's gonna buff the Storm, Storm spells. But mostly their damage is right click. I guess just buffing his own is good enough. And here comes Chrissy.
다이어의 상부 포탑이
Gonna look for this tier 1 tower. Weaver denies the top tier 1.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이
Cost,
공격받고
so the
있습니다.
Venomancer.
레디언트의 하부
Tier 1 tower
포탑이
gonna be brought down here. Spirit Bear
파괴되었습니다.
working towards his Assault Cuirass very, very soon. And Umi, he's got his Necro 3 now, the best seller on Amazon, as you guys will know it. In Dota World, this is really the best seller. It's been bought countless times. And now Tony is gonna look to bang away this tower. And could we actually see some big map control coming back in there? Here comes the Soul Spirit. This time I want to hear your relocate. Where's your relocate? The mechanism keeps him alive. No relocate just yet. The BKB is popped up here. The Crystal Maiden drops the Storm. He's trying to try and slow it up a bit. He orbs the shortest distance possible. And he does get brought down here. The bear is gonna chase off the Crystal Maiden, Crystal Feed, and it is gonna fall. The Radiance is so strong here. The Blinkum is just so powerful. 8 to 13 now, just falling apart as AngryBirds. AngryBirds will get out there to zip, not long enough, and will not find it. Doesn't have the mana anyway. And now, well, things don't look too hot for the AngryBirds squad. 8 to 13. This is really going downhill. Like I said, they're getting kited. The Tiny can't do too much damage. The XP graph has dropped below 12,000. And cast. Pyong. Blink Alchemist, good stuff. Chrissy going for that Assault Cuirass, picked up all the armor pieces. Does he have the money for the recipe? We'll have it soon. Needs about a 900 gold. And Cow, Mechanism, Tranquil, Soul Ring. So far so good. Rabbit, as well as Crystal Maiden. Illusion Room top if anyone does want it. Veil Discord not coming out just yet. That Rio, he's going for his Desolator, so right, Lincoln Sphere straight into Desolator. I have not seen the Lincoln Sphere take any kind of effect so far. Crystal Maiden. No, Illusion goes to Puck. As it should. The bear is gonna get chased down here. Is Prophet gonna be able to find it? Needs another right click. They really need that kill. It's gonna blink away. So bear is gonna be safe. He's gonna run back into the fountain. Lone Root just be able to micro it very well. And the bear runs really fast, especially when he has face boots. Yeah, especially when he has face boots, the bear runs really fast with the synergy attached as well. Now, Rioa. Chip away at Ancients, try and walk towards his Desolator ASAP. There's gonna be a little bit of smoke coming out here from Puck, as well as the Crystal Maiden. And Tiny Wisp clear the wave once again, using his stun, which is something. Let's be careful here in terms of engagement. And I think their goal is to pick up Chrissy here. Puck still hasn't really advanced in terms of items. 1,900 gold, he hasn't gotten anything. After the blink. Oh, he did get a good timing on the blink, but now it's gonna be 2 minutes left till the Roshan respawns. He did get a good timer on that blink, but he didn't really use it that well. gotten 3 kills and 4 deaths. So he has not been doing his job as an escape artist. Usually you see in those top plays, you have Pucks just jumping around, dodging stuns and all that stuff. And this Puck, well, he did the shortest jump of his life, and Lone Druid is really going to be carrying very hard here. It's going to be very tough to bring down his best. A Soul Cuirass and a Radiance Burn. Let's see who on AngryBirds can do that. Tiny, maybe. Nature's Prophet. It's going to be so fat. Storm Spirit picks up a double damage as well. What can you ask for? What more can you ask for? Umi AFKing there has to be very, very careful. They jump, stun. They're gonna try and tether him back this time around. They will get him back. Finally. Finally, they bring him back. But that's gonna be the end of the Wisp. See? Yeah, it's gonna be the end of the Wisp. Surprised to see a teammate actually not coming in to try and save his life there. And he gets rooted on the first hit, so it's not gonna matter that much anyway. Jumong gets on a mega kill streak. They're gonna try and push this tower away. The Weaver is here already. Just a courier. Bye bye Crystal Feed, and she forces herself to the low ground, which is pretty good. And she will get out of there alive. So all of them get out there alive, no stunts, as compared to, well, I guess both sides don't have stuns. They have Tony, and they have Storm, they have Alchemist, Crystal Maiden. So it's really not the best kind of stuns. Double damage popped up here by the Storm Spirit. He could look for a kill, or he could just look to play it safe. I think either way is fine, but really want him to take it unsafe so as to get some more excitement. But so far it doesn't seem to be the case. It's slowly crawling in terms of their lead. It's 8-14. And Castman, he's Blink Dagger has been doing so much work, not even going for the face boost, just going straight for the little blade. And Angry Dog gonna farm up the Ancients with his new stick in hand. Now the Crystal Maiden gonna slow them all down. Chrissy looks like it's here to tower, and I don't think anyone can stop him right now unless they relocate in the back lines. But even then, that takes time. Storm Spirit will zip away to a more favorable location. Alchemist start charging the stuns, and you really need BKB as this kind of... You really do. I have Tiger. You can see Roshan. They smell Roshan. Yep, they're gonna go into Roshan, and with the bear, with the acid spray, with the medallion, it's gonna be really easy. And with this Roshan, do they have cheese? No cheese so far, and they don't have any semblance of a clue. Nature's Prophet finally gonna check, but they're like, oh, too late! And he will actually stop. Wow, Weaver. Really, Weaver. They kill a Puck, and that's gonna be an easy kill. Is there an Orchid coming out? No, he goes straight for the Pig Stick, and he's gonna look to turn people into pigs and just get his early long reach initiations off. Jumong has been playing pretty good here, as most of the other players actually. A little bit of questionable plays from the Titan in game 1, but apart from that, Rabbit has pretty much redeemed himself. He hasn't been doing too well in the middle lane, but he has done some great plays in game 2 that brought them back. And now
레디언트의 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Courier, let's be very careful at the top lane. They're gonna be able to do it is the question. Stun comes out from Tiny. There's a Maelstrom proc as well. They're just gonna be chipping away the tower. Desolator plus Bear is gonna be an easy tower. -6 plus the Bear's bonus, 30% damage. Bonus 30%. Yeah. 40 bonus damage on that structure. So the tower melts really fast. This is why sometimes you see very good comeback just shoot down. Oh wow, so many things here. Talking nonsense once again, and relocate comes out in. Angry Dog, he tries to fight it here, but he gets root on the first hit. This guy doesn't need pay to win to play. He just chases them down, and now Umi in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna push him back. They did get one kill at the back end of that. Tiny by his back, so they're gonna back off there. Jumong will pour it out. Is there an Aegis spent? No Aegis spent just yet. There's gonna be a Buck send back, and are they gonna find it? The smoke is gonna just whiff completely. And well, AngryBirds, they are not looking good at all. They were looking to be the dream just a moment ago, and now we look back here 5-10 minutes later, and it's a 20k deficit. He's still gonna smoke up in search of something good. They have to make something out of this buyback. The BKB was wasted. He just got blown up by the bear, and it was kind of wasted and kind of unfair to him in this matchup as well. But you really shouldn't. They really shouldn't have picked that. Picked the Tiny in a Venomancer squad with a lot of Storm Spirit, or maybe they should have picked it so early. I'm pretty sure they could have picked it a little bit later, but maybe as the last carry, or maybe review the Wisp strat only after that, because they gave their opponents a lot of time to counter. They have Venomancer for countering, they have Weaver for kiting, they have a stun early game goodness against
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Weiner. Looks like the frame rate has improved, guys, and it started to rain here. Maybe the rain washed away everything. I like to think that 3 minutes left on the Ro8 timer, or rather the Aegis timer, and Jumong, he's very close to his Scythe of Vice, and once he gets that, he's gonna be able to freeze people, turn them into pigs. Well, I say freeze people, but it's just gonna turn them into pigs. They'll hobble away very slowly in panic. Puck. It's gonna Blink Dagger. Hasn't really changed any items, right? He hasn't changed any items so far. And what's the Umi looking at? He's got his book 3. He's gonna try and join the Tiny and the Tony up top, and we'll see what happens here. You're gonna beat away the tier 2. I think tier 2 will fall really fast. A toss and a stun. And you're gonna beat Tower once, twice, thrice, and down. Tower goes down. They could relocate back.
파괴되었습니다. 레디언트의 중부 포탑이
They're gonna
공격받고
go
있습니다.
trade. I think they should trade.
중부
Just
포탑이
trade.
파괴되었습니다.
Yeah, they should trade. They're gonna trade now. A little bit late, but they're gonna trade nonetheless. It's gonna be a glyph as well. Alchemist throws out the sun. Don't stick together! And Prophet, gonna sprout him up there. It's gonna be BKB on the Weaver. BKB on the Weaver a little bit premature. And both sides gonna be very wet. Storm Spirit zips away, zips down low. He will not find the Prophet. He cannot find the Prophet. And he's gonna pour it out. Oh, very close. Nice waiting for the Storm Spirit to run out of mana and finally casting TP. If that TP is a second too late, he might have died. And now Angry Dog can be beating away at this ancient stack. Xiong. Illusion Rune. The Tau has dropped down to 300 HP just from a little bit of pounding here from the Prophet, and Tiny has dropped down really low. Now 8 to 17, they might rat this, they could potentially rat this. They have lost middle racks, which is something to be very worried about. Roshan had fallen there, and Umi. Aegis reclaimed in 1. They really have to make something out of this. But it looks like Tony as well as Prophet has other plans. Are they going to counter Rex is the question. Could they go for a base race is another question. Tower goes down up top. Crystal Maiden cannot hope to hold this wave alone. She's going to try and Nova this. Yeah, she's going to Nova this wave. And the relocate comes in here. The bear's in trouble. The bear's in a lot of trouble. Does he have the Aegis? He does have the Aegis for another minute or so. And he got it. 30 seconds left on the reclamation. Very quick. Very good. They get the bear as well. Now the Lone Druid comes back in. The freeze is still on. They toss him once. They toss him twice. They beat him with a big ass stick. And now they bring him down. Rios actually does kill the IO in the end because the IO does return back. But Lone Druid gets killed. He buys straight back into the game, which is kind of a mistake in my opinion. He really didn't need to. And now, Nature's Prophet gonna find Pyong there at the side edge. Oh, he gets killed he gets stunned there by the Alchemist. The Blinker Mist is doing so much work. There's a Sprout getting ready. There's a Sprout. He sprouts himself in there, panicking! And he will die. 10 and 9. And Cast is doing a great job so far as his support role. He's got his first kill of the game, but he's been doing a lot of assisting. 14 assists out of the 19 kills his team has gotten. So pretty good. Weiner. 4 staff, as well as Tranquil Boots. Rabbit builds up an ultimate up. Working towards his hex, no doubt, but it's still a little bit of weird here. Nice zip in coming on here. Tiny just pop his BKB. Okay. Give me a zip in. They're gonna try and kill this Tiny. They will kill the Tiny here. The deny just a little bit too strong. I mean the Desolator, not the deny. Desolator is too strong. Wicked Sick. Wicked Sick now. We'll have one more to the monster kill. Will we get it? Let's dive it. Come on, dive it. Dive. Okay, fine. But we're gonna hear a monster kill very shortly. We'll see.
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 구조물이
Bear's just gonna be mauling away
강화되었습니다.
at this tower, just gonna be wheeling at it, and it's gonna bring it down in time. And Rio,
레디언트의
looks like there will be
상부
no
포탑이
OLADs here. We have to be very careful.
파괴되었습니다.
Monster kill!
레디언트 상부 병력이
Are we serious about
파괴되었습니다.
these? Come on!
레디언트 상부 병력이
I keep silent for them,
파괴되었습니다.
man. Don't really want to get them overlapped. We'll see. It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. They have to defend this now. It's gonna be thrown. Stun on the CM. Stun on the CM. There we go. Nope. Nope. They get tossed. Alchemist. Wrong neighborhood. There's gonna be a buyback here from the Alchemist. The Bear's dropping low. Nice Veil. I mean, nice ultimate here. Where is the Veil? It drops the Veil a little bit late. Relocate. Gonna go to the front there. And it's gonna miss completely. Cha-cha-cha-cha-muda! Angry Dog now in trouble there. The Tiny is now a pig. He's a tiny pig. Now he's a big bad Tiny. He's angry. He pops his BKB. He beats on the Weaver. Weaver time lapse out of that. He nearly dies. He still's got some time. He tries to go for that kill. It's godlike here for the Weaver. The Weaver's gonna back off there. Nice BKB timing. Rabbit in trouble. But Cast, he's back here to throw a nice dive back here in the Blizzard. They will get that kill. They get 2 Rexes. We got our monster kill. We got our cha-cha-cha Sibida. And 13 to 24 is the score. They lost 2 sets of Rexes. AngryBirds could be seeing themselves out, or will they? They have no profit at this time now. They could go for a straight down throw if they have a throw delivered to them, but otherwise it's going to be a little bit difficult. Angry Dog is going to be pretty mad about this, and guess who's going to be whining? He's got his Ghost Scepter, he's got Tranquils, he's been doing pretty good as a support so far. 22k on the Lone Druid, is 20k on the Weaver, 15k on the Tiny. Tiny has not been farming just fast enough. Tony just getting outmatched here. And his good buddy the Wisp is back. Hyperstone up on him. We'll have to see. Weaver. Nope. That's gonna be a zip in. That's a frog. I mean, that's a pig. They zip in and pull the Wisp instead, so no saving him. He pops the 6 charges. There's a mechanism that's gonna heal him up, and now there's gonna be a big dive here. 2 shots, Ghost Scepter, and that's a Radiance, and that's a beatdown. It's a beatdown. It's a death. It's 2 deaths now. Weaver on the double. Then do we hear a triple? The buffs do fly out. This is why the Koreans ban Weaver, because no one buys True Sight.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이
They have a gem.
파괴되었습니다.
They have a
레디언트의
gem.
중부
GG well
포탑이
played. Angry Cow.
공격받고
They tap
있습니다.
out. And bye-bye CM. Crystal Feeden will go down. Not so fast. It sounds like that. Umi, he's just trying to click away at the bear. He's gonna die there. He gets saved by the bell. 13 to 27. And well. AngryBirds, they had this at the early game. They had it a little bit. They had this in the early game. They threw a little bit. They had some misplays. They allowed for them to get team wiped a couple of times. And well, Hammer came back in the late game, man. Lone Druid and Weaver, you just don't mess with them. The Tiny alone is not going to be able to do that, and I think it's a really job well done so far by Tiger. Very close. It will be no OLADs. Instead, it will be AngryBirds seeing themselves up. Maybe they can hit by to their local Apple store, and it's going to be a little tough. Samsung kind of rules that place, Korea. But hey, find your local Apple store and play some AngryBirds. Or you can download an Android. But anyway, that's not the point. That's our games for today. It's 2 best of 3s. So those 2 teams, lucky winners, winners. Congratulations to them because we go into the semi-finals, and that is when they have the double elimination, just protecting them there. And next Tuesday is when we are going to be playing out the Purge games, Purge and Blitz. They're back in fashion with Sexy Bamboo, Ilsin, Big Deal Dota, and Cory, which I'm not too familiar with. But we'll see how they actually play up Zephyr, Team Zephyr. We're going to be playing on Tuesday. So remember, tune in then at 6 PM Singapore time. Set your clocks, and I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm Lysander Zenora. I'm going to be casting your games for then and now, and hope you guys have enjoyed today's broadcast. And yeah, if you like my casting, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitch. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll play some music, go meet the new waifu properly. Hopefully Twitch doesn't lag on me, and I'll see you guys next game next week. Much love and Kappa.